For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy Mahjoory. I've been investing in real estate over the last 10 years. And during that time, I've raised millions of dollars in real private money. We'll talk about what that means for hundreds of real estate transactions all over the country. And the result of that is investors and business owners just like you started coming to me asking me for help. They wanted help solving the money problem. Everybody try this. Close your eyes and picture and imagine the real estate deal of a lifetime. It's the deal that can literally change your life. It's the deal that allows you to leave that job. The deal that allows you to pay for your child's tuition with just one check. Picture and imagine buying a passive income property that cash flows month after month, year after year. You've acquired an income-producing asset that you can now hand down to generation after generation. And the only problem is, you don't know how to raise the money. Everyone open up your eyes, and just out of curiosity, hands up high so I can see them, who here has missed out on opportunity because we couldn't secure 100% of the funding? You guys, look around. I agree with you. We can all relate to this. This is one of the most challenging tasks we are responsible for as business owners and real estate investors. So my job is to help ensure that doesn't happen moving forward. How do we unlock the key to your earning potential and give you unlimited buying power? How do you have the ability to say yes to every amazing opportunity that comes across your desk? It starts with our mindset. It doesn't matter if you're flipping houses, if you invest in real estate, if you're a wholesaler, if you're investing in STRs or RV parks. Regardless of what our investment strategy is, we need access to capital. It doesn't matter how deep your pockets are. You're still going to cap out on the amount of deals you can take on across various investment strategies. So what is some of the most common fears and objections that hold us back as real estate investors? I've got an entire list behind me. Fear is normal, you guys, especially as business owners and entrepreneurs. One that I hear often is, I don't have any experience. I've never done this before. I have to prove myself first. I have to use my own money first. No one's going to lend me money. That doesn't matter. Let's squash that right now. What matters is your ability to build your power team, your ability to analyze deals, your ability to stay true to who you are and explain to your prospective private money lenders who you are, what you do, what's in it for them, what's in it for you. Your experience is irrelevant. It's your team's experience that matters. I've already tried raising private money. That doesn't work for me. Yes, it does. Let's just change your strategy. The next time somebody tells you you have to have skin in the game, that doesn't mean you have to put your own money in the deal. That just means more than likely, not always, you're probably talking to a hard money lender or somebody brokering deals. Nothing's wrong with that. They're just saying, I'm not going to fund 100%. So just explain to them how the difference will come to the table in the form of private money. Explain to them what your standard process is. There are a lot of investors out there who feel like in order to successfully raise private money, they have to talk to friends and family members. No, you don't. Stop depending on friends and family. I didn't have supportive friends and family members when I started investing. My dad didn't even talk to me about what I was doing for 2 years. So how do we get out there? How do we talk to people who are here today? people in this room, people backstage, people who are working at the hotel, airports, airplanes, Uber drivers. How do we talk to our neighbors, people in our community, and get them to start lending us and trusting us with their hard-earned dollars? Stop feeling bad. No one's doing you a favor by lending you $100,000. You're doing them a favor by allowing them to invest with you. You're the polished professional poised for aggressive growth. You're the one offering them double-digit returns backed by real estate. So it all starts with mindset. And you guys and girls, I'm from the Midwest, before we get out there and start raising private money, we have to be confident in who we are and what we're doing. Because if we talk to somebody and they sense any sort of timidness or uncertainty in our voice, we've lost that person as a prospective lender. So these are a lot of the common fears and objections that hold us back, which are very normal. So what is private money? This can be interpreted in different ways. When I talk to you about private money, I'm talking to you primarily about individuals. Anyone and everyone who has cash or assets sitting around collecting dust is a prospective private money lender. So I'm not talking about hard money lenders. Love my hard money lenders. I still work with them. I still take care of them. I'm not talking about number 2, brokers. Love my brokers. And number 3, I'm not talking about a bank. I'm never talking about the bank, even the investor-friendly credit unions and community banks. The number one reason why everyone in this country does not act as a private money lender, assuming they're in a position to do so, is because they're simply not educated on the process. So it's our job as the business owner and entrepreneur to get out there and educate them. The reason we prefer to work with private money lenders is because regardless of our investment strategy, we can obtain 100% funding plus all of our carrying costs and have multiple lien positions on each deal. It's our standard process. Hey, private money lender, I don't care what you want. Here's what I'm offering you. Now, we don't say it like that, okay? But that's our mindset going into it. We really have to believe in what we're doing and know what we're doing. If you're not willing to sign a personal guarantee, don't get out there and start raising private money. All right, Amy, sounds great. I love it. I've squashed all my fears. I've got the right mindset. Now what? Regardless of your level of experience, let's say we've got brand new investors here who have never raised $1, or maybe you don't even know what you want to invest in. That's okay. Step 1 for the rest of your lives, whether you're new or experienced, part-time, full-time, is my 4-second power pitch. I'm going to share a couple of examples with you on how you can start to use this. At every event, when we talk about the 4-second power pitch, multiple people, dozens of attendees, start raising private money in the room, especially before they leave on Sunday. So take what I'm about to give you guys and start implementing it, and you will see results. My 4-second power pitch is 13 words. I show people how to earn double-digit returns backed by real estate. Let's not take this out of context. There is a right and a wrong way to use this script. You're not going to go up to someone and be like, hi, I show people how to earn double-digit returns backed by real estate. What do you do? The way we deliver it, our tonality, makes a difference. So here's how you use it. You're building rapport and trust. You're talking to people, whether they're new to your circle or not. Eventually, they're going to ask you, what do you do for a living? So tell them. I'll use Amanda. Amanda's an example I often use. My name's Amanda. I'm a residential redeveloper based out of LA. I've built a short-term rental portfolio in Joshua Tree, California. We flip houses in the greater Los Angeles area, and we own a boutique hotel in Palm Springs. I also show people how to earn double-digit returns backed by real estate. But how about you? What was it that you say you do? Again, it's so nice to meet you. And then we never talk about real estate again. All you're doing is just planting that seed so that the person you're talking to asks you for more information. And then you continue the conversation later. You get their number, you follow up, you schedule a coffee talk, but that's step one to opening up the door to ongoing conversations. You're not going to implement the 4-second power pitch right now and have $100,000 in the next 30 minutes. It's rapport-based lending.
The wildest dream you have, those can become a reality with this business. There's so many people that are making outlandish money.
And I am really, really looking forward to joining you, all the other incredible Clever investors at this year's Clever Summit. That's right, I'm back.
So where can we go? A lot of us as investors, whether we're new or experienced, we think, oh, we have to go to our local RIAs, or we have to surround ourselves with other real estate professionals in order to get out there and successfully raise private money. One of the things I love about what we do as business owners is we're constantly networking, we're going to events, we're putting ourselves out there. So start to think about, how can you substitute activity A with activity B? Instead of going out with the guys or the girls 3 nights a week, substitute one of those days and invest in a high-ticket fundraising event. Invest in a VIP ticket. And start to put yourself into environments where there are people of success, people of influence, people of power, people with money. It's not just targeting people with money. That's one strategy, but you never know who you're in front of, right? So what do we do when we go to these high-ticket fundraising events? What do we say? It's my 4-second power pitch. It's literally rinse and repeat anywhere and everywhere you go. Start to look at your calendars, and at a minimum, once a month, start investing in these high-ticket fundraising events. There are a lot of investors who have come to me, and they've said, you know what, Amy, I don't have any RIAs in my market. I don't have any meetups within a 1-hour commute of where I live. And they're filled with excuses. This is normal for why they can't go to events. They live in a very rural area. The first thing I think of is opportunity. If you don't have something that you can start to attend within a 30-minute commute from where you live, start hosting your own events. It doesn't have to be fancy. My first meetup, 5 people showed up. Just start gathering people. The minute you start hosting your own events, you're looked at as an expert in your market. You don't even have to know what you're talking about. Just bring people together. That is our job. As a business owner and entrepreneur, we bring people together. We build our power team. Let them do all the talking. Jen's going to talk to you guys more about building your online presence and establishing your brand. When I first started investing in real estate, still till this day, as far as social media is concerned, the biggest impact on my ability to raise private money online has been through LinkedIn. You're not necessarily out there advertising on LinkedIn. You want a LinkedIn account, and here's what I did. The header on my LinkedIn account became my 4-second power pitch. Every Thursday, I would pre-schedule 4 30-minute one-on-ones with prospective private money lenders, hence my 1x4x30 method. This is one of many different networking strategies you'll start to do every single week. I lived in a high-rise condo in downtown Chicago. I'd walk downstairs to the Starbucks every Thursday morning, and I would schedule these 30-minute coffee talks back to back. I want the private money lender who's walking in to see me sitting down with somebody else. It generates that sense of urgency. Now, this doesn't mean I woke up on Thursday morning thinking, oh my God, I have to talk to 4 people today, what do I do? No. This means Thursday afternoon through the following Tuesday, I am vetting my contacts and pre-scheduling these coffee talks with people for the following Thursday morning. If they're not local, then schedule a 30-minute Zoom. I don't care how much you like the person, 30 minutes. That's it. What do you say at these coffee talks? I'll break that down shortly. Whether we like it or not, the very first thing a prospective private money lender is going to do when we meet with them is Google us and see if we have an online presence. So we want something. You don't need a fancy website. Don't go invest in, 5 figures for a website. A landing page is fine. But you want something. Hi, thanks for stopping by. If you're interested in learning more about how we can offer you double-digit returns backed by real estate, leave us your contact info, and I will personally, and this is real, I don't outsource this, call you within the next 24 to 48 hours. That's it. Just have a landing page, have a LinkedIn account, you're good. Don't worry about what you're posting. I don't know social media, I don't know any of that stuff. But I'll just put photos of me walking through properties or signing contracts with lenders or talking to people out there. People want to know you. Put yourself out there. By investing in you, they're investing in your business. Think of it as like you've got this private money funnel, and you're implementing all of these creative trust and rapport building strategies. You're filling the funnel, and you're getting all of these people saying yes to your 4-second power pitch. That sounds cool. Tell me more. What does that mean? So now what we want to do is, at a very high level, start to educate them on who we are and what we do. So you want some sort of a general presentation. For those of you who are taking notes, write this down. Your private money presentation is comprised of 3 things. That's it. How many? 3. What's in it for us as the real estate investor? Why do we leverage other people's money? Number 2, what's in it for them? Why do private money lenders love working for us, with us, not for us? And number 3, now what? Hey, are you interested in learning more? This is just a super high-level overview of who I am and what I do, what's in it for you and what's in it for me, and if you'd like to know more, cool. And if not, no pressure. Notice I didn't talk about my target market, I didn't talk about numbers, I didn't go through deals, I didn't go through contracts. There is a time and a place for all of that before anyone invests with you. You don't want to vomit all over these prospective lenders who most of them have really never invested before. We want to take them through the process step by step. Now after that, of course, they're going to say, yes, I want to know more. So then you guys figure out, what's the next coffee talk going to entail? Maybe the contracts you use to protect, secure, and insure their investment. Maybe ways they can leverage money out of their retirement accounts. Maybe it's your deal analyzer. Maybe you get your general contractor on the phone. Once you've taken them through your credibility pieces and they're like, yes, that sounds amazing, I want to work with you, we want to make sure we have a follow-up system in place. This is above and beyond a text message or an email. So start to think about, what does your follow-up system look like? Because once we get a private money lender to invest with us, we want to focus on 3 things. Number 1, how do we get them to reinvest? Number 2, how do we increase their investment amount? And then number 3, how do we get them to open up their network to us and start referring us to their trusted prospective private money lenders? At the end of the day, it comes down to education. As control goes down, our risk goes up. But hey, guess what, private money lender? In my real estate business, I've implemented all of these controls, which I've already taken you through, which in turn reduces my risk. So here's why it's a better investment for you to invest with me than the stock market, than parking money in the bank. We control every check and balance in our business. And at the end of the day, there's a time and a place for this. Hey, private money lender, I can't guarantee you anything. Worst case scenario, you have to be okay never seeing your $100,000 again. However, the probability of that happening is not likely for these reasons. And these reasons are those controls you've put into place. I have my private money lenders take out their phones and Google, what do banks do with our money? And then I have them read it to me. Banks use the money in deposit accounts to make loans to other people or businesses. Private money lender, be the bank. With the value of the dollar dropping, combined with spikes in inflation, money sitting in the bank is literally dying. And then I give my private money lenders an opportunity to have their attorneys review everything before they ever decide to move forward. For those of you who have heard me speak in the past, you'll often hear me say, just do it. Don't think, just do. Take action. The time is now. Strike while the iron's hot. Let's keep that momentum going. I vividly remember in 2017, I've shared this story. It was the worst time of my life, personally, professionally. I went for it. And I lost millions. But at least I can look back now and say, I did it. I gave it all I had. I gave it a shot. In this business, there are going to be setbacks and comebacks. It's crazy now thinking that my biggest defeat has become my greatest lesson learned. So, how do you guys want to be remembered? As the person that said no thanks, I'll figure it out later? Or as the person who pressed forward and gave it a shot and told yourself this life has so much more? All right, you guys got this. Believe in yourselves. The time is now. Take action. Let's strike while the iron's hot, and you guys will do great things. Thank you.
Hey, if you liked what you just watched, that was just a tiny snippet of the world-class training delivered at this year's Clever Summit, our flagship event that we had over 20 world-class speakers training at. So if you're interested in seeing the entire Clever Summit in its entirety, all you got to do is click the link down in the description down below and get your hands on the full training.